What's up, guys? Welcome back to Peak Training Grounds, and today we're back with Lesson 5, Siege Machines. This will be a part 1 because this ended up being a lot longer than I expected to be, so I did split it into 2 parts. In part 1, we're going to go over just the general aspects of Siege Machines and go over each Siege Machine. Then, in the next part, which will be released in about 4 days, 5 days, if I think so, that's going to go over different attack strategies and different use cases for the Siege Machines. Anyways, let's get started. So here we have the chapters. We got an overview of the Siege Machines, which will be what we're going to be doing in this video, and then how to siege. So how are you supposed to be using these Siege Machines? What is the best case scenario? And we're also going to do some Siege Machine tech. We're going to look at the best parts and what they shine at, depending on the machine you're using. We're going to go over some big no-nos. That'll be in part 2. Clan Castle troops, which Clan Castle troops are best for different strategies and work best with different machines. We're going to go over that in part 2, and same with popular strategies. So moving on to our little fun fact page. Fun fact, Town Hall 10 and 11 can get Siege Machines. If your Clan Castle is upgraded to at least level 6, you can receive Siege Machines in the Clan Castle from your clan. They're a special troop that can be used to carry and deploy your Clan Castle troops in the battlefield. So before Town Hall 10, when you place your clan castle, it is basically just your clan castle. You place it when you're attacking, and it drops your troops immediately. And that is pretty good. However, Siege Machines take clan castle troops and give them an actual more dimension. And because before Town Hall 10 and 11, clan castle troops are helpful, but not the most helpful thing in the world. Siege Machines can be unlocked at Town Hall 12, where you can train them yourself. However, it is also recommended because you can get higher level Siege Machines than you can usually get at Town Hall 12, still at 10 and 11. Anyways, moving on to our first little quick fire round. You should know this. This is really important. Siege Machines are not affected by spells. You place a rage, it will not do anything. You place a healer, do nothing. Nothing. So if you're going to try and go for a little Siege Machine attack, make sure you don't place any spells directly on it thinking it's going to do something. Siege Machines cannot be healed, but it is affected by the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome. So if you make everything, undamageable, I guess the word is indestructible, then that does happen to the Siege Machine also. And most Siege Machines are automatically destroyed upon reaching the Town Hall. So moving on to our first one, the Wall Wrecker. This one is unlocked at Town Hall 12 when you first make the workshop. It targets the Town Hall when you're using it to attack, and its ability is that it slowly advances towards the Town Hall and smashes through buildings and walls. I've attached a table under here, depending on which level your Wall Wrecker is, which you can upgrade Siege Machines in the lab, how many times it's going to have to hit the wall before it can keep going. So the Wall Wrecker is going to slowly move towards the Town Hall, and upon reaching an obstacle, whether that be a defense, a building, or a wall, it's going to activate its boom arm, which you can see on the thing itself. I guess it's more of a battering ram when you think about it. And depending on what kind of walls the opponent has, that's how many times it's going to take to destroy it. Yeah. So let's moving on to our tech. Wall Wreckers can be used as a substitute to golems and wall breakers in a kill squad, due to their abilities stemming from their high hit points and damage against walls. So if you're using wall break troops, it may be a good idea if you're doing a ground type attack to instead use the Wall Wrecker if you're only using those troops to get into one pinpointed location. So if you're using a funnel to get directly into the base and you're using golems and wall breakers to push into that base, it may be helpful to use the Wall Wrecker instead of the breaking troops, so you can have more troop space for your main army. In addition, if air troops are placed inside the Wall Wrecker, they'll be more vulnerable to air traps upon being deployed, because the Wall Wrecker will not be able to trigger these traps. So, for example, I put balloons in my CC, and the Wall Wrecker goes into the base, and it gets destroyed. All those balloons are going to be released to the elements, and unlike other Siege Machines, it will not have triggered those air traps. So it's only recommended to use the Wall Wrecker if you're doing a ground-based attack. Or if it's the only thing you have unlocked. Then again, you can still donation request. Consider using Air Siege Machine if your attack is mainly air-based. In later town halls, the log launcher outclasses the Wall Wrecker, simply being as it's able to destroy more defenses, being more versatile, and a good alternative. So the log launcher will go over a bit later, but it is mainly better than the Wall Wrecker, unless you don't want to activate the Town Hall weapon, which we'll also discuss later. Moving on to the next one, we have the Battle Blimp. Unlock the Town Hall 12 to level 2 Workshop also. Primary target is the Town Hall, and it slowly drops bombs equal to amount of damages like a lightning spell, and it travels to the Town Hall. Arguably one of the more powerful sieges, the Battle Blimp is a great option to get CC troops to the Town Hall fast. Battle Blimps are extraordinarily powerful, and in 2-star strategies, it is integral to getting that easy 2-star. Battle Blimps are helpful in both scenarios to support scenarios and attack scenarios. Support-wise, you can send the Blimp in with a high-health troop such as a Lava Hound to distract defenses deep in the base. Attack-wise, it's popularly used in strategies such as Sarch Blimp or Invis-Wiz. Basically, we will be going over those in a strategies video, but the Blimp is then filled with Sarches, so Super Archers, or Super Wizards that deal a lot of AoE damage, and then you take a bunch of Invis spells in your spell slots. And when you destroy the Blimp, all those massive AoE troops get dropped in the middle of the base, you make them invisible, and they deal a ton of damage to everything. And it's most commonly used to snipe town halls. Aside from reinforcing air attacks, it can be sent after a main part of the attack. The town hall is still standing. You can place powerful troops inside, such as Valkyries or P.E.K.K.A.s, to finish up the town hall. This is really a side build of the Battle Blimp. I prefer to use it mostly just for Sarch Blimp, but many people also use it for the support scenario, or if you're just going to take the Town Hall out then and there. I only really recommend this if the Town Hall is not in the very middle of the base, because if it's in the middle of the base, it's going to be very difficult to get that to the center of the base, as it still has high health, but it is the, I think, second lowest health siege machine, so it's easily taken out by Infernos and Expos. Anyways, moving on. We have the Stone Slammer. Also unlocked at Town Hall 12, it is the last unlocked at Town Hall 12, with the level 3 workshop. This one primarily targets defenses, and drops boulders on enemy defenses. It does an AoE damage, similar to, I guess, once again, the lightning spell, but it deals more damage than that. So the Stone Slammer, instead of pathing towards the Town Hall, as I said before, it goes for defenses and does not self-destruct on reaching a target. Sorry. So when you're using the Battle Blimp or Log Launcher, it'll reach the Town Hall and then destroy and expose your CC troops. However, with the Stone Slammer, it doesn't have an end objective. It's just going to keep popping around to all the defenses until you manually destroy it, or until it gets destroyed as per damage. It's really good to clear compartments you can't get to if you're doing a hybrid attack. One of the best companion armies for the Siege Machine is Lava Loon. I'm very sure that most of you are very common with Lava Loon. It's a very, very common strategy from Town Hall 10 and up. If you are not, we would love to teach you. Just send me a message in the clan chat. For Lava Loon, it's really good because it does a lot of damage, and it also allows the Hounds to distract as it takes out the more important defenses. A big threat to the Siege Machine, and other sieges in general, is the Inferno Tower. So it's good to use like haste spells or rage spells to get your support troops out to the Infernos, or out to those air sweepers to take out those defenses before the Stone Slammer gets to that area. So next up we have the Siege Barracks. This is the first unlock, Town Hall 13, at the level 4 workshop. It is the only siege machine that does not move. Basically it deploys wizards and P.E.K.K.A.s very slowly as you place it, and it slowly destroys itself over time, along with your CC troops when you destroy it. So it can still be targeted by defenses, but if you place it out of the way in your opponent's base, it's going to be able to distribute the max amount of wizards and P.E.K.K.A.s. And you don't have to train these just come with the siege barrack itself. So you get more troops, however, you don't get that extra damage that you get with other siege machines. So unlike other siege machines, obviously, it doesn't send siege troops into the base. The siege barrack does not do any direct damage either. Instead, it supplements the normal clan castle with extra units. Siege barracks can be used to increase the size of an army or set up funnels, and it's very good to clean out outside things in the base. Upgrading siege barracks increases the rate of troops spawning, and the health of it itself. It does not change the lifetime, increasing the chance of more troops spawned by the siege barrack while it is active. So if I upgrade to like level 3 or 4, you're going to get a lot more wizards and I think 2 or 3 P.E.K.K.A.s as you place it. I recommend using this if you're going to be using it. I use a lot when I'm doing just ladder attacks, because I do know that I can get those 2 stars, and It's easy because you don't have to take CC troops each time. You can just have it without any clan castle troops when you're playing ladder. I mean, you won't get the clan castle troops you need, but it is help if you need to make an attack on a pinch. Anyways, moving on to the log launcher. This will probably be the highest you'll see at our town hall range, unless me or Blue or another co-owner is able to donate you a higher level machine. This is probably the highest you're going to see, unless you get to past Town Hall 13. Anyways, this one's unlocked at Town Hall 13 with level 5 workshop and is the second unlock at Town Hall 13. It is the primary target of Town Hall and throws logs slowly and moves towards the Town Hall. This is just a direct upgrade from the wall wrecker, personally, in my opinion, as it doesn't have to go directly to the wall before breaking it. It also deals more damage AoE style. As you can see here, I've attached a chart which how many logs are required to destroy that wall. The log launcher shoots out logs every few seconds. These logs can continue traveling up to 20 tiles or hit 4 buildings. Tiles are the small squares you see on your base, and it's very helpful to calculate how far that's going to go. Using more tanky troops in front of the log launcher, as it has low health, the lowest health of all siege machines, as it has relatively high damage if left untouched by defenses. So you're going to want to be using like a golem, lava hound, if this is a main part of your attack. What that will do, it will distract other defenses so you can get the max amount of damage using the log launcher. Deploy the log launcher in front of many walls joined together. The log launcher's long range can destroy up to many walls ahead of it, opening many compartments in any bases. This is really good as you don't have to have a lot of wall-destroying troops, as the log launcher can open up that base for you. I will say that the log launcher sometimes can activate the Town Hall weapon early when you're using the log launcher. So make sure that you have a plan for that and you don't accidentally activate the Town Hall weapon with a stray log, as it's happened to me before. Anyways, moving on, we have the Flame Flinger, the only siege machine for Town Hall 14. It's unlocked at the level 6 workshop, and it targets defenses. It launches fireballs that deal damage on impact, and a poison-esque damage over time for about 22 seconds. I've also attached a table with how much damage it's going to be dealing. The Flame Flinger is amazing if you're going to use a percentage attack. Using the Flame Flinger to pick off as many defenses as possible is super viable to get that 50%. Also, if you're a lower Town Hall, the Flame Flinger is super helpful to use if you're going to be versing other Town Halls, as it is a direct upgrade than all the other siege machines that are available at your level. So if you're going to be doing ladder attacks, say you're like Town Hall 10 or 11, I highly recommend asking for Flame Flingers in your CC. Due to its long range, it can be used to attack and destroy a weaponized Town Hall on its own, without risk of retaliation from the weapon. Weaponized Town Halls can begin from Town Hall 12, and I've said that word a lot today. Anyways, it's similar to a Inferno or a Tesla on your Town Hall. In Town Hall 12, it's a Tesla coil. On Town Hall 13, it's a better Tesla coil. And Town Hall 14 and up, it is an Inferno-type weapon. This is upgraded separate from the Town Hall. Expos are the big threat for the Flame Flinger. Due to its combination of high damage per second and the ability to reach it, it will quickly destroy it. So make sure that you're taking out those Expos or other very important defenses before placing your Flame Flinger to make sure that it doesn't get absolutely wrecked randomly when you're expecting to take out as many places as possible. Moving on, we have our very, very last siege machine for the day. It is unlocked at Town Hall 15 and it's level 7 workshop and is the last siege machine you get in the game currently. It targets defenses and it burrows underground to the nearest defense, pops up, stunning the defense before dealing ramp-up damage to it. Similar to the Super Hogs or the Hogs in the Builder base, it stuns the building. This is a very uncommon type of effect, and it's only seen in the Battle Drill or the Hogs. And stunning slows it down, similar to the Frozen Arrow. Anyways, it's quite good, and I personally use it in many of my attacks. It's able to stun defenses, meaning you can actually reset single target Infernos if that's helpful for you. You can use the Battle Drill alongside a hero, creating a good hero dive to push directly into the base separate from your main attack. It's very good with a Royal Champion. Be careful with the position of defensive buildings because the Battle Drill can instantly destroy any level of walls. It may open compartments you don't want. I've had this mistake happen to me too many times to be embarrassed. And it's quite natural, and unfortunately, you gotta keep watching that. Make sure it doesn't just randomly pop up on walls, open up something, ruin your funnel. It can easily take out defenses with blind spots, like Eagle Artillery and Scattershot, due to its melee nature. Because it goes directly to the defense, it isn't in range of mortars, eagles, or scatter shots, and it's very good to take out. Anyways, that's it for part 1. Part 2 should be coming out as soon as I come back from Seattle, and I think it'll be really good. So for that one, we're going to be going over, as said before, different strategies, big no-nos, and more facts about Siege Machine. I really hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.